Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we're going to take a look at what's going on between you and your person. Okay? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay? So we're going to start off with the Amira's Love Oracle, and we're going to see what the theme of this reading is for you today. Okay? This is for Sagittarius spirit. Okay. So the card that fell is obstacles. Okay? So you may have some obstacles going on at this time in your love life. Let me clarify and see what else spirit wants to tell me about it. Okay, just give me a moment. Obstacles, please. Okay, so the card that fell with obstacles is paradise. So it says happiness and joy, playfulness, enjoying each other, and the honeymoon phase. So I feel like this is a situation where you're trying to get to new love, but in order for you to get to new love, you got to get through this obstacle here. And I feel like the obstacle is you healing and moving away from your twin, okay, and forgiving them as well. Okay, let's move to the tarot. Okay, this is for Sagittarius spirit. Another one. Okay. Okay. Here we go. All right. Overall energy is the Ten of Wands. So this is talking about this situation. I feel like it's become a burden and it has become an obstacle in your life. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is talking about what you want out of love. You want something grounded, stable, committed, okay, long lasting with the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, and you're looking for your divine counterpart to show up with the Emperor. This is Aries energy. And with the Two of Cups, you want a connection where there's a strong attraction, mutual connection. And with the Seven of Swords, you know, you're tired of the deception and people lying to you and not being honest about, you know, who they truly are. Okay. And because of that, you're sitting in this Four of Cups energy where you're just like bored and just pissed off about relationships in general, your love life in general. Okay. This is what you feel like. Because look at the cloud and the rain. It's only falling on this person. Spirit is trying to give you an umbrella and you can't even see it. But I feel like it's because you're so in your feelings about what happened in this connection. Okay. All right. So we're going to start by clarifying this Ten of Wands. Okay. 1 second. Okay. Ten of Wands, please, Spirit. Oh, Sagittarius. Hold on. We're going to talk about it in just a second. Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay. Okay. So when it comes to the Ten of Wands, like I said, this is talking about burdens. And I feel like this connection has really become a burden to you. Okay. You have the hopeless card. And this is what I was talking about when I said we were about to talk about it. I feel like, you know, this whole situation has just depressed you. I feel like you've been through similar situations like this so many times, maybe not the level of love and the person acting on the level that this person is, because I feel like this person took it to a you know, completely totally different level, Sagittarius. But I feel like you've had something similar happen in the past when it comes to your relationships, and you know, you're starting to lose hope. Okay, when it comes to your person, we've got them in the completely opposite energy of having optimism, starting to believe that they can come towards you and that they can do it. They can open themselves up and be honest about their feelings. Okay. But I feel like for some of you, this is going to be too little too late. Okay. So we've got the tower moment, a tower moment that tried to occur or was about to occur, and it fell reversed. So this is Scorpio energy, and it's talking about a near miss. So this is talking about a stall, delaying the inevitable, averting disaster, and resisting. So you might be resisting this tower, or this could be your person. I feel like it may be your person because they're now in this energy of optimism, which is like the exact opposite of where, you know, of where you are. Okay. Let me get one more card for this Ten of Wands. Okay. Yeah. See, this is what you want, Sagittarius. You want unconditional love. You want self-love. You want affection and attraction. But in order for you to get this, like I said, you have to get through this obstacle that is this connection. Okay. All right. Didn't mean to hit that. Okay. So you have 4 cards that fell. We've got the 5 of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Justice card, which is a Libra energy, and the 5 of Swords. Okay. So I feel like you're just completely exhausted and tired of this connection. Okay. Because we got the 5 of Cups here. This is talking about heartbreak, breakup, separation. So you and this person have separated. I see all this rain in these cards and it reminds me of tears. So I feel like a lot of you, are really hurt and really upset over this connection. I'm trying to find the 4 cups. You're really hurt and really upset over this connection, and you're just feeling like, woe is me. You're just tired of the whole rigmarole, the back and forth, and you're just ready for it to stop. I feel like a lot of you want to give up. Okay. All right, let's clarify this card. 5 of Cups, please. 5 of Cups. Okay. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. Okay, because this is a twin flame connection. We know this. This is talking about the yin yang balance, union and duality, complementing each other and being polar opposites at the same time. So you thought that this connection was going to turn into a romance, I feel like, or, above all, this is what you wanted, a very romantic connection. Okay. But your person is clouded. Okay. They've got clouded judgment. This is talking about them being unable to think clearly, unable to make decisions, poor concentration. They're numbing some kind of way. Because whenever I see that smoke, I always think about somebody smoking, and I'm not talking about cigarettes. And, but it could be some other type of drug. It could be, food, sex, alcohol, anything of that nature. It could even be work. It doesn't have to be anything illicit. So this person is like numbing the hell out of themselves, which is why I feel like you're the one in it sitting in this energy, and they're over here talking about they can do it with the optimism card, right? But I feel like you're just not even in the mood to entertain that BS anymore, because I know you realize that it's BS. Okay. All right. Then we've got the Page of Cups, water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is the Pisces card, but like I said, you may have those placements, or your person may have. With this Page of Cups, this is talking about a love offer that comes along with an apology. And I feel like this person has really hurt your feelings, really hurt your heart, okay, with this 5 of Cups. And you feel like if they come towards you, the first thing they need to lead with is an apology, okay? Before you're willing to entertain or talk about anything else with this person, they need to apologize to you for for the things that they've done. Okay. But as I've told you before, this person has massive self-worth issues. I told you they think about, lie in bed at night and think about how, wondering why you love them. Okay, because they feel like they're unworthy of your love. Like I've told you before, they feel like you're up here and they're down here. But instead of them wanting to come up to where you are, or using you as an inspiration to come up to where you are, they're wanting you to come back down to where they are, so that they don't have to do anything, anything to get this to go. Okay. And that to me doesn't make any sense, because somebody that really, really loves you and really wants to be with you, I feel like they're trying to lift you up and not bring you down. See, you're wanting reconciliation with this person. Okay. And I feel like you're really hurting behind what has happened in this connection. Page of Cups. Yeah. See, we've got Coffee Cup, meeting and talking, savoring the moment, feeling elevated, building friendship. So you're wanting this person to come back, offer an apology and a love offer, and you want to sit down with this person and work things out, is what I feel like. And that's natural, because you love this person, you have feelings for them. But like I said, what you have to remember is this person is not sitting in the same energy as you. They're sitting in like narcissistic energy. And if they came towards you with an apology or anything, it's going to be more self-serving than it is going to be anything else. Like because they want to give you the D, or they want to give you the P, or because they're wanting to keep you stuck in your head so you won't move on with anybody else. Okay. Because like I told you, they're feeding off of your energy. All right. So the next card we have is the Justice. Okay. So this is talking about Libra energy, as I said before. And it's talking about, you know, balancing. I feel like you want to balance this connection out. And also with the Justice card, this is Spirit telling you that this person, because look, that's why she's got desserts. They're going to get their just desserts, is what Spirit is saying with this Justice card. Okay. So that's why I tell y'all, don't worry about getting revenge on this person, because trust me, they're going to get it. Like I said, Spirit is going to put their foot on this person's neck, and they're going to deserve every bit of it. Okay. Because right now, for them, the connection is at a stalemate because they're stuck and stagnant, no growth or development. Like I said, they're not trying to be better. They're not trying to say, okay, well, I love Sagittarius. Let me, you know, level myself up to where they are and then come towards them. They're like, no, let me go to Sagittarius and tell them some shit so they'll come back down to where I am. Okay. Then we've got the awakening card. This is talking about you going through this spiritual awakening. Okay. Having a shift in your priorities, transforming your inner world, because that's what's going to transform the outer world is your inner world. And I feel like there are some limiting beliefs, some things that you're thinking about yourself that's manifesting in this person. Okay. All right. Let me get one more card. Justice, please. Yeah. Oh, Sagittarius. You're heartbroken. Okay. This is talking about deeply hurt and sad, feeling lost, grieving and despair, and breakup. Okay. It's just further reiterating what we just talked about at the beginning with the Five of Cups. Okay. And I can feel the pain, Sagittarius. I know it feels bad. I'm so sorry you're having to go through this. Then we've got healthy choices. That's what this connection is about. Excuse me. You learning how to make healthier choices, because a lot of us in this twin flame connection, I feel like the majority of us, we have bad pickers. Okay. Excuse me. And what I mean by that is that, excuse me, we could walk into a room and there could be a room full of a room full of available people in it. And we would find the one unavailable person and zero in on that person, trying to prove our worth to that person, you know, bend over backwards with that person, jump through hoops with that person. And Spirit is telling you with this healthy choices card that it's time for that to stop. Okay. So this is about self-love and self-care, learning how to be happier, okay, and live a better, you know, a better and happier life. And in order to do that, you've got to put yourself and your needs first, okay? Because your needs matter, Sagittarius, okay? Remember that. Your needs do matter, okay? So the last card we have is the Five of Swords. This can talk about, you know, winning at all costs. This could represent your person wanting to do this. This could be you. With the Five of Swords, this can also speak of, like, you know, what this person did to you, like them breadcrumbing and trying to, you know, pull the wool over your eyes, trying to make you think that, you know, they wanted this big love with rainbows and puppy dogs and unicorns, when what it really was, excuse me, for a lot of you was like a sexual thing. This person just wanted to be in and out of your life and to have sex with you as they please while they running around with other people. Okay, let's clarify. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Okay, see? Look at the card. It says a snake. Look, it says competition and enemy. And the second, look what it says, the other woman, okay, or the other man. Because like I said, it doesn't matter, because it's, you know, there's no gender in tarot, but I know there are guys that watch me as well. So this is about, you know, the other person that your person is dealing with, because some of your people, it's more than one other person that they're dealing with. Okay, this is somebody that's, like I said, out in these streets, hearing the call of the damn streets, and they don't want to come in. Okay, so when it comes to your card, we've got signs. So Spirit is telling you there's another love coming here, because look at what the neon says on the wall. It says, and I said I love you. Okay, so there's going to be somebody that's coming in that's going to be open and honest about their feelings. They're going to want to match your energy when it comes to a relationship. Okay, so that's one of the reasons why it's imperative. Okay, it would behoove you to heal yourself, because you have good things coming to you. It may not seem like it now, because you're sitting in this energy where you feel hopeless with this person. You feel hopeless about your love life, but there is somebody coming. Okay, there's love coming. Okay, and when it comes to your person, They're mirroring you with this awakening energy, but I don't know, if this is going to take. Not trying to be David Downer or, what is it? Negative Nate. Because everybody wants to say Debbie Downer and all that, but I flip it and I say it's the guys, Negative Nate. And like I said, David Downer. So with the awakening card, I feel like, there may start to be some shift, but it's only going to be if you pull yourself out of this connection and start to move forward, start to move away from this person. Like I said, I know it's not easy. I know it's difficult. I can feel the pain because remember I told you I'm an empath. I can touch these cards and feel where you are in your healing process, all these type of things. I can do all types of things like that with these cards. And so I can feel it when I'm sitting in this energy that, all of you are hurting. And I feel bad about that, because I know how this is, and you feel like this is out of your control. Like you can't control your own damn feelings about somebody, and that's what makes this connection so difficult, so hard, Okay. All right. So we are now going to get some messages from Spirit. Okay. So we've got romantic proposal. A lover will make a heartfelt love offer to express their feelings and desires for you. This could represent your twin coming back to you to try to make a proposal when you move on. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is talking about the new love that we just talked about in the signs card. Okay. Because this card keeps coming up. So this is Spirit telling you to just hang on, Sagittarius, and do your work because you got new love coming. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to get some messages from your person. All right. For Sagittarius, Spirit. Okay. Okay. The lies they tell. It says there is no one else thinking about you all day. That's a lie because we just saw the card. You want me to show it to you again? What does it say there? What does that say there? The other woman, or like I said, fix it to suit your situation, the other man. Okay. There are other people. This person wants you to believe differently. Okay. Then we've got I hurt myself by letting you go. See, they're not worrying about you. You don't hear them saying, oh, I'm sorry I hurt you. I hurt you by doing what they worrying about their feelings. Okay. And then here, I will take action soon. Please believe in me. Okay. But like I said, you're adults. You have to do what you feel is best. Spirit is recommending that you move on from this person. But if you do not move on from this person, things are going to start to go in a direction you don't want them to go in. Like I said, this is a karmic relationship because the two of you are not leveled up enough to be able to sustain it. Okay, I've told you this before, right? So if you just closed out a cycle with this person, if you get back into something with them, it's going to start the cycle all over again, and it's going to be the same shit where this person comes to you, long enough to just get you to be there, and to agree to stand there while they go run off with other people and they're in and out. Okay, hold on, let me clarify. I can get some more messages. But this person is a liar. They're going to tell you whatever they want to tell you to get what it is that they want. Like I told you, narcissistic energy. I can't handle your love. Okay. Look, what did I say? Didn't I tell you they question? They lay in bed and they question, why does Sagittarius love me? I'm unlovable. Why do they love me? Okay. And then this one, don't treat me the way you do. I don't deserve it. Okay. Then we have, I'm better with my mind than my heart. Okay. We just talked about this, right? The person is more logically based than they are, they're not good with dealing with emotion. Okay. And then we've got, why can't I tell you the truth? Like I told you, this person lies. They lie because that's just their MO, their what is it, modus operandi. That's the way that they move. Okay. They have all these people set up and it's like a bowling ball. They go through during the week and knocking everybody down. They and then they come back around and go around again. And that type of person, you got to be careful, because this person could bring something to you and mess up your health. It could be anything. You got to think about that, because anybody that would do this, they damn sure don't care about themselves. And you know, if they don't care about themselves, Sagittarius, they damn sure don't care about you. Okay, that's why I keep trying to hammer this point home. I know you love this person. I know the feelings are strong. I know it's a situation where you feel like you can't shake it. You feel like you can't get past what is going on. You feel hopeless when it comes to your love life. But I'm telling you, there's somebody else coming, somebody that is worthy of you and that you deserve, because you don't deserve no fucking shit like this. Okay? You don't deserve this. All right? This person wants to beat you down and keep you like this so that they can go in and out and deal with all these other fucking people. And it's not fair. And who knows? These people probably don't even know anything about you, or if they know anything about you and they don't care, then that doesn't make them any better than this person. Okay? So you got to think about that. You deserve a romantic proposal. You deserve somebody that's going to love you unconditionally and that's going to bend over backwards to match your energy. That's the shit you deserve. You don't deserve this fucking shit that this dude is doing, dude or female. Okay? All right. I get heated because I just don't like that, because I love y'all and I feel the pain, and I don't like to see y'all. It's starting to affect me, and I'm not even in this part of it anymore. But it's starting to bother me that you know, y'all are having to go through this. You know? Okay. Let me get some more messages from Spirit. Hold on, I want to do this one first. All right. Okay, so we've got interference. An external party is intruding on this relationship. It's talking about that other person. There's somebody else that your person is dealing with, and they're going to come and bald-faced lie to you and tell you that there's nobody else, but there is somebody else, because this is somebody that loves fucking attention. And if they ain't getting it from you, it's like when they say like some men who like to cheat, okay, or women. You can say women too, because women and men cheat. It's like that situation. If they not getting it from you, they getting it from somebody else. And I feel like the same thing is with this attention with this person. If they're not getting it from you, they've run from you, they've run to someone else. Okay. Then we've got regret. Someone feels remorse for the way that they treated you. But if you still gonna act like a damn fool, this means nothing, right? And then go slow. Take time to get to know each other. I feel like this is talking about the new person. Okay, the new person that comes in. Slow your roll. I know, you know, you tired of being in jacked up relationships, and this person is going to come in and be the type of person that you're wanting them to be, but you still need to go slow and take your time. Okay, you are worth the wait. That's what you got to tell yourself. You are worth the wait, because you are the prize. It's not this person. Okay, I feel like that's what the issue is. You know, we've been conditioned to think that the person that comes into our life is the prize, but no, it's you that's the prize, because you got to think that way if you want other people to treat you that way. Okay, but in this situation, this person they need a damn exorcism, they need a laying on of hands, they need the Satan get behind me, they need all of that. Okay, all right, because I just think this is just crazy. It is so such a mess. Okay, so we've got magnetic souls. It says your sacred souls are instantly drawn towards each other. Okay, I feel like this is talking about, you know, this is going to be you and the old person. I mean, you and the new person. I'm sorry. Then we've got breakup. It says time apart is on the horizon. This may be short term or long term. This is talking about the TF. Okay, and then we have safe place. There's nothing like being able to let your guard down and know that you are protected by your partner's love. This is going to be the new person. They're going to provide a safe space for you to, you know, be yourself, to let your hair down, to relax and not have to worry and be vigilant about somebody, you know, kirking out and acting crazy. Okay. All right. Let me get you one more card, and then I'm gonna have to let you go. Okay. So Spirit is telling you to let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Remember, I told you, you don't have to tell them the whole story. You don't have to talk about the telepathy. You don't have to talk about the dreams. You don't have to talk about anything woo-woo. You can tell them what's going on without getting specific. Okay. All right. All right, Sagittarius. My heart goes out to y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I hope this helped. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. Please have a good day and a good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, Sagittarius.